Hi, my name is Leanne Martins, and I just want to take this opportunity to share a few things with you. And I've been sitting here doing a bit of reflecting on my last 10 years. Back in 2007, I was in my early 30s. I had had a child when I was 27, and I was experiencing some crazy kinds of things with my skin. I just had horrible skin, lots of acne, cheekbones, lots of scarring and things like that along my cheekbones and into my jawline. People that knew me kept asking me, what is wrong with your skin? I had always had pretty decent skin. My mom introduced me to, skincare regimes when I was like 12. And so I'd always taken pretty good care of my skin and used pretty good products. And so this was a surprise to me. I just didn't know what I was going to do. She suggested that I try the acne line from Arbonne. She had been using the anti-aging skincare from Arbonne and was really, really liking it. And so I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I've tried a few other options and nothing seemed to be clearing things up for me. And I was really concerned about the medication. Actually, the doctor had suggested that I start taking to clear things up, and I was just a little worried about the side effects and things like that. It wasn't worth it for me. So I started using the acne line, and it did get a little bit worse. It flared up a little bit. But within about 6 to 8 weeks, my skin had completely cleared up. And so I was very pleasantly surprised and very excited that I didn't have to worry about my skin anymore. And so what had happened though is that the woman that we were getting our product from decided to take a bit of a step away from the business side of things. And so my mom basically said to me, if we want to get a discount on the product, then you're going to have to sign up as a consultant. And that was the way that we were going to get our product at a discount. And so the next exposure actually I had was in February of 2008. And that was at a bridal show, and I walked up to the booth and talked to these ladies and said, sign me up, I want to get the discount on the product. And so they actually invited me to a presentation that was happening the next day, and I went and I sat and listened. It was a little bit more business oriented, and Maureen, who was presenting, what really resonated with me was this one question, and I just couldn't get it out of my head. And she asked this question: if you keep doing what you're doing, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And most importantly, will you be happy? And I hated the answer to that question. It was a resounding no. I will not be happy. I hate where I'm at now, and if I don't do anything different, I will be in the exact same place. And that's all I kept thinking about. And so I decided in March then to become a consultant, and I did sign up, and I really didn't know too much about network marketing, but it sounded like it might be the answer to, some of the financial things that I was dealing with. I was living paycheck to paycheck, hated every second of that, and, using my credit card for basic things, and I didn't see a way out of it at that time. And so I thought Arbonne was going to be the answer for some of that. A little extra income, some business write-offs so that I could use that for my income tax and that kind of thing. And so, but what even surprised me the more was when I started spending some time with some of the ladies that were in Arbonne, going to a few events and things like that. And I just found everybody was so supportive and positive. And where I was in a really bad place. I was in this negative, awful place. And what was really contributing to that mostly was the relationship that I was in. That relationship was alcoholic, there was drugs, it was abusive, it was toxic, and I had lost myself in all of that, trying to fix it, trying to fix him and his issues. But what happened to me was I had just completely lost myself in all of that. And because of, some of the events and books and things that I started taking a look at, really spending some time reflecting on what I wanted and how I wanted to move forward in my life, and knew that I had to get out of that relationship. And so the strength that I had gained from those early years in the business really helped me to do that, along with, a few other things. And so what I invite you to do, I've broken it down into about, 6 kind of key secrets or elements that I use to completely change my life, my body. And, I invite you, if you're in a place that, that you would like to make some changes, maybe those 6 elements might be just something that really helps you on that path of change that you're looking for. So if you're at all interested, I invite you to reach out and sign up with your email address, and I look forward to kind of sharing with you those key elements that I use to change everything for me. And I look forward to doing that in the near future. Talk to you soon. Bye.